man, for day 2 of this setup. Now, if you guys missed my first video, then listen, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just playing with y'all, man. But if you guys want to check it out, I'll have it right up here on the screen for you guys to be able to check out right after this video here. But today, what we're going to be focusing on is we finally going to be getting the ultimate PS5 Slim gaming desk setup here. This is actually going to be an ongoing series here where I'm going to be adding some things that's not necessarily here yet, but I want to actually make sure to get on the channel for you guys. So definitely make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for that. But today, we're going to be focusing on and getting everything set up that I showed you guys in my previous video, because listen, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, I've been a little bit game deprived because I ain't got my setup set up, but we're gonna get it back together in this video right here. And just so you guys know, man, I am gonna be doing some live streaming that will be coming to the channel here very, very soon, y'all. So definitely get ready for that, as this is all kind of a part of this whole setup. So behind me is the desk that we actually gonna be using here, as you guys saw from the part 1 of this series. The desk that I'm actually using here behind me, y'all, is kind of a mixture between like 2 companies, right? I got the legs from a company called FlexiSpot, where I can actually use the pad over here to just be able to adjust the height of the desk to basically where I want it to be. And everything that I mentioned in this video right here will be linked down in the description section below for you guys to pick up and buy for your own setups. And the wood tabletop that you guys are looking at, man, is actually a kitchen countertop from IKEA. That is the perfect thing for a desk setup, man. So that is the base of what everything that I'm going to be showing you guys in this video will be sitting on. All right, so now that you guys know that, the first thing we got to do, man, we got to go ahead and actually get this desk cleaned up, man, because we can't be putting nothing up on this desk and the whole desk is dusty and dirty. Won't get down like that over here. Oh yeah, we in there. All right, so now that we got it all cleaned up, man, I can see myself in the wood. The first thing that I actually want to show you guys, man, that I've kind of been hiding from you guys here on the channel, and that is my gaming chair by a company called Anthros. Now, listen, I've been secretly using this gaming chair, and I've been testing it out here for a few months because I didn't want to like bring it on the channel here and then come to find out the chair ain't really like legit. So I was like, you know what? Let me test it out to make sure, you know, it's fire for my people out there. Let me tell y'all, man, and I'm not just saying, I ain't capping on none of that. This chair is comfortable as hell, y'all. Now, this chair has a ton of features in it, man, when it comes to health benefits, but there's 2 things that naturally like stood out to me that I love about this chair. The first thing is the pelvic support that they give you. Now, when I tell y'all I haven't had any back pains, which is one of the biggest problems that I had with my previous gaming chairs. Now, the second reason is the back design of this chair. This whole black and gold like circuit board that they got going on, it just looks so damn good in the space, y'all, whether I'm using it for my gaming setup or whether I'm using it within my editing workstation. I have a link in the description section for a video that I filmed where I kind of go in a little bit more details about the chair as well as the company, if you guys want to watch that after this video. But I'll have a link for you guys down in the description section below if you guys want to buy one for yourself. And I also have a discount coupon code for you guys down there as well, because listen, you know, it's only for the people that watch this video. So, hey, if they ain't watch it, then they ain't getting the discount. All right, now the next thing that I actually want to do, man, is go ahead and get this monitor here. We got to go ahead and get it set up and installed into this space. To me, I feel like the monitor is kind of like your main focal point to any desk setup, and I feel like it should be the first thing that go in. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy installed. Now, what I like most about this monitor that attracted me to it is purely the design of it, matching the actual PlayStation's kind of like futuristic like design, and I thought it would actually look perfect within this setup. Now, the InZone M9 monitor is rocking a 27-inch display that is 4K HDR 600 certified. It also comes with NVIDIA G-Sync that will sync your display's refresh rate to the GPU in your console or your PC, which is going to help with eliminating screen tearing as well as input lag. And it also has 144 Hz refresh rate, which with the PlayStation 5 Slim, you're only going to pretty much get 4K 120 Hz, since that's pretty much all that it can output. I'm actually hoping when it comes to the PS5 Pro, we'll finally get to kind of step up into that 144 Hz range. It also comes with 2 HDMI 2.1 ports as well as a 1.4 display port as well as a USB-C. All right, so let's go ahead and take this sticker off right here so we can go ahead and make this official. We got the InZone M9 installed, man, and to me, I think this looks damn good, y'all. Let's go. Let's keep going. All right, now the next thing we're gonna get installed on this desk setup here is the PS5 Slim in itself. Now the colorway that I chose, and I know I had the red on there in the last video, but I end up going with the sterling silver and blue in like this cross color pattern format here that I personally think looks so fire. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Y'all vibing with this color scheme here? Like, y'all think it looks fire? I think it looks fire. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up. Let's go. Now, the one thing that I like about the PS5 Slim for desk setups is the smaller size than what we got with the OG PS5. Now, don't get me wrong. I still got love for the OG PS5. Man, you see how he talking about you, bro? Like you wasn't holding it down until the PS5 Slim came out. Boy, people get something new, I tell you, man, they act like they don't know how to act. No, it ain't even like that. You know I got love for both of y'all. It's just the fact that the Slim is better for the desk setup. You know, it's all love. Now, don't try to moonwalk out of this situation now. You see how he treating us? He probably ain't turned you on since he got the Slim. Man, you know how people do. Man, that's cap, so I didn't turn you on with the Portal? That count, right? Man, if you don't get out of here with that. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all, the PS5 Slim, I feel, despite some of the haters that's in this room over here, is the perfect size for people who might actually want to use the PS5 as their main gaming desk setup console, so that way it won't take up a ton of space within your setup. Another thing that I like about the PS5 Slim is the fact that PlayStation gives us 2 USB-C ports on the front. Now, this is crucial for someone that's going to be like me because I use one of the USB-C ports for my Sony InZone Buds, which are my gaming headphones and earbuds of choice. And now that I'm actually going to be using the PlayStation VR 2 headset, which we're going to go ahead and get that set up here in a second, we'll also use the other USB-C port, which is going to be clutch for this setup. Now, I know some of you guys are going to be like, well, CKid, what about charging your gaming controllers? Listen, don't trip. I got something for that coming up in this video. All right, cool, man. So we got the monitor here. We got the PS5 Slim all set up and connected. Now, I'm trying my best here with cable management, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. But you know, we doing all right right now. Now let's go ahead and move on to setting up the gaming headphones that we want to use for this setup, which you guys already know from the previous video is going to be the Pulse 3D headphones here by PlayStation. Now I'm really interested in checking these out. Now the cool thing is that I do want to mention is that this monitor here also has speakers that are built in, so you can actually use those if you guys don't want to necessarily use headphones. But for me, I'm a headphone guy when it comes to gaming. I gotta have some type of over-the-ear headphones. Plus, with these, you do get that 3D audio. So let's go ahead and get these set up how I personally am gonna be doing this because it's not gonna be the traditional way. Let's go. Now, I want you guys to know, man, I know that there are better headphones that are out there that might actually be better than these. And actually, the new Pulse Elites is actually gonna be coming out and dropping this month. I think it's February 21st. So make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel because you already know I'm getting those here in the studio and I might be doing a giveaway. So definitely be on the lookout for that, but you already know you got to be subscribed to the channel in order for you guys to be being involved in that. But again, I'm gonna talk about that in that video. But with these headphones right here, it is supposed to give us that 3D audio that PlayStation is actually known for, which is really good if you've never actually experienced that before. And because it's native product to the PS5 Slim, you also get software that's actually going to work with these to be able to get on-screen controls with solid audio as well. But we're going to be testing all of that out in upcoming videos where I can actually compare these up against something like the Pulse Elites that's coming out and basically see which one of those are going to be better for you. Now, most people out there, when, you know, they have gaming headphones in their setup, they typically like to use some type of headphone stand, but y'all already know me, man. I don't do what everybody else do, so I'm going to do something different in here that I found. So I found this cup holder here that solves 2 problems for this setup. As you guys know, when you guys are gaming, you always getting thirsty, right? And you're going to need your favorite drink to get us past, you know, them tough parts in the game that we get stuck at, and we sit there for hours trying to figure it out, and then we get frustrated, go take a walk, and then we come back, and then it turns out it wasn't that bad. I got this for my Fiji waters as well as my cranberry apple drink. I love my cranberry apple drinks. Don't sleep on it until you try it, baby. Then underneath that, man, is where the headphone stand is that you guys can hang right underneath your desk, keeping your desk having a more minimal and just clean look to it overall. All right, y'all, bet we got the headphones here. We got them set up. We got them paired to the PS5 Slim. We also got it hooked up here to our cup holder, which also matches the whole, you know, PlayStation theme and everything like that, which just looks clean in the setup. I still got to add my Fiji water or my cranberry juice, but, you know, that's coming up here in a little bit later. But let's go ahead and continue, man, because we still got a little ways to go. All right, now the next thing that I want to go ahead and add to this desk are my controllers as well as my charging station. Now, for me, I mainly game with my DualSense Edge Pro controller here, pretty much over anything else, and you already already know I got my red paddles here on the back. Can't do nothing without my red paddles. So typically I game with my Pro controller while my regular DualSense controller is on the charger. That way, if one of these bad boys die, I can just swap the controllers and just easily keep the party rolling, baby. So let's go ahead and get the charger as well as the controller set up here on this desk behind me. Now, I do have another piece coming in soon that I will pop up right here on the screen from a company called Liquid that I'll go ahead and share that in a future video, but just know something dope from them is coming on the way that's gonna get added to this setup, but we're gonna talk about that in a later video. Now for this setup, I'm gonna be adding my Pro controller, and I think out of the black as well as the gray one, I'm actually gonna be going with the sterling silver gray because I feel like it complements the PS5 Slim faceplate combination that I decided to go with this setup. Now because this one right here is a new controller that I'm gonna be adding here to my setup, I do have to plug it in into the PlayStation to be able to register it one time, and then that way I can be able to unplug it and then easily be able to use the PlayStation button to be able to power this bad boy on. Now I know y'all out there was probably like, well, CKid, what was that one secret thing that you talked about in part 1? And I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I forgot to actually show y'all in that video, but it is this small device right here that you guys plug right into the back of your controller. So all I gotta do is just plug it right into the USB-C here on my controller here, and you can do this for the Pro or the regular one, and it's gonna extend the life of your controller here for an additional 3 to 4 hours, which is clutch, y'all. And what's dope about this product right here is the fact that it has USB-C pass-through on it, so that way you can just plug in a USB-C cable to it, and it's gonna charge the controller as well as the battery bank when it's connected to it. I love this little device right here, man, and I'll have a direct link for you guys down in the description section below for you guys to pick this up, because I promise you, one of the biggest issues with the DualSense controllers is the battery life, and this bad boy right here will solve that problem. Like, it ain't even an issue no more. Trust me, man, get this one here. You won't be disappointed. Link for it down in the description below. All right, y'all, so we getting close, man. Now, the next thing we gotta go ahead and get set up on the desk here is the PlayStation VR 2 headset, controllers, as well as the charging station. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there might be like, why did I even pick this up for the setup to begin with? And to be real with you guys and to be honest, man, I just felt like it really wouldn't be a PlayStation setup without a VR experience. Plus, if I'm being real with y'all, I've actually always wanted to try a VR gaming experience and just see really what the hype is all about, and even if it's even worth for you guys to even spend your money on it. But that's gonna be in a whole nother upcoming video, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But let's go ahead and get this bad boy set up. So instead of just laying these here on the desk, I wanted a way to actually be able to store my VR 2 headset, so that way it would just look clean in the setup and not just kind of laying out there on the desk. So I went ahead and I picked up this headphone stand that has a white aesthetic to it, and I'm using this as a way to be able to store these clean within the setup. Oh, this is fire. What? Oh, the screen moves with you? Dude, this is next level. Like, I feel like I'm in a freaking 3D world right now. Wow. Come on, PlayStation. Oh my God, this is fire, bro. Wow. Come on now. Wow. What? Get out of here, son. This is fire. Oh, okay. That's fire. Yeah, we gonna have some fun with that, man, boy. To be honest with you, I've never been too into the thought of VR because I'm like, I'll just go ahead and just play the game on the screen, but I end up telling myself, I said, you know what? This year, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a try. We're gonna go ahead and drop the $641.73 that I spent on this bad boy and just go ahead and give it a shot and just see how I like it. Hopefully, man, I don't get motion sickness, start throwing up with these bad boys on, but in the end, I guess we're gonna find out. All right, I'm not gonna lie, man. I didn't think I was gonna like this PlayStation VR 2 headset the way I'm liking it right now, but damn, it's a whole lot of fun, y'all. But anyway, man, we almost done with the PlayStation when it comes to hardware stuff. Setting up here behind me, we just got 2 more things, and then we're gonna be good to go, like I told you guys in part 1. Now, there's a solid amount of people out there that basically use their PlayStation like a media hub for watching Netflix, watching Hulu, Disney Plus, YouTube, and just a bunch of other streaming content that's out there. So it's about that time to go ahead and add this controller right here to the setup and go ahead and get everything installed. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, most people out there would just sit this on the desk here and just be done with it. But you know, I ain't everybody. So what I did, man, is I went ahead and I put some Velcro here underneath the desk as well as on the back of the remote control. So that way, whenever I'm done, I can easily just stick it right there underneath the desk. And that way I never, and I mean never, have to worry about losing my remote control ever. Because I can't tell y'all how many freaking remote controls that I've lost over the past. Don't judge me, man. I know there's a remote control at your house right now that's literally lost in between or underneath the couch. But anyway, this remote right here, man, is perfect for browsing through the PlayStation and just having easy access to all of the streaming platforms and just being able to navigate them while your gaming DualSense controllers is on the charger. All right, y'all, now the second and last thing that I want to actually set up here, but I don't really think I'm going to be setting this up on top of the monitor, and that's the camera like most people actually do. Now, you guys already know what I'm about to say here. I ain't like most people, so you already know I'm about to do this different. But I just hate things just kind of being on top of monitors because I feel like it gets in the way. So what I'm actually going to be doing is, one thing that I actually like about my monitor here is the cable management option. So underneath the monitor on the leg here, it has a hole that allows you guys to be able to run cables through, which to me is clutch, especially for this camera on how I'm about to set this up. So I'm actually going to run the cable through this and then run it right through the back of the PS5 for a way cleaner setup. Now, to me, setting up the camera was actually pretty simple for the most part. If I'm actually streaming out, for me being on camera in that small box window, pretty much all you're gonna need is a 1080p camera and you basically gonna be chilling. Now, the other cool thing is you do get some extra features like being able to cut out and remove the background with the built-in software, but I don't really need it since I'm kind of cool with the background in my studio space here. But if you did want to cut it out, you can do that right within the software. Now, speaking of saucing up the space, right, let's go ahead and just add the finishing touches to this entire setup here. We're gonna add some greenery in here, some RGB desk lights from Govee, and then get it all looking right so that way I can show you guys the final reveal. Alright, so now that we got everything, man, set up, let's do a final walkthrough and montage, man. So as you guys can see here, we got the desk, which is a combination of FlexiSpot as well as IKEA. We got the Sony InZone M9 monitor that looks so damn good within the space. We also got the new PS5 Slim with the cross-color blue as well as the sterling silver faceplates. And under the desk, we added this custom white cup holder that also doubles as a gaming headphone holder for the Pulse 3D PlayStation gaming headphones. Then when it's time that I want to go ahead, get away from reality, step into the VR world, we got the VR2 gaming headset. And after playing on these for a while, y'all, I can't even front, man. VR is dope as hell when it comes to the PlayStation, man. And I'm looking forward to exploring more of that here within the next couple of days. Now, the next thing we got is our PlayStation DualSense as well as DualSense Edge Pro controller, as well as the charging station with our secret product, portable battery bank, man, that is designed specifically for the DualSense controllers. That, again, I will have linked for you guys down in the description section below. And if you don't get nothing else from this video, I would 100% cop this thing for sure. And then we have our PlayStation camera for when I want to go ahead and stream or just record myself getting some gaming in. And of course, I had to go ahead and throw in here the PlayStation Portal custom setup here with the PlayStation lighting symbols that's battery operated. So that way you don't have to worry about any extra cables when it comes to this setup right here, because we trying to keep cables over here down to a minimum. Then I topped it all off with the Anthros gaming chair that just looks, I mean, it just looks so clean in this setup, y'all. I even swapped out the paddles on the controller to the gold ones here to go ahead and kind of match the gaming chair as well. Y'all already know I gotta keep it coordinated over here. And then the Govee lights here that I have on the desk are the light bars, which are dope because it has this turned out here that sits on the desk that you guys can control the brightness as well as the different color settings in here. And I added some plants to go ahead and give it a full, complete look. But overall, y'all, man, to be honest with y'all, I'm happy with how this setup here turned out. Let me know down below what are some of the things that you guys liked about this setup that you guys can see being added to your space. Now keep it locked right here, man, because I'm gonna be dropping more videos going through this entire setup here behind me and talking about a couple of the things in this setup and how my personal experience has been with this so far. So if you guys want to see that video, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now and join the squad, because our goal, y'all, our goal is to hit 200K subscribers this year, man. With y'all help, I know we can get there for sure. See y'all in the next one. I'm about to go ahead and get some gaming in with this VR, man. Squad, we out.